Okay, question 11 says, what was the primary question surrounding the 1832 nullification crisis? So there's that word nullification again. Man, two questions in a row. You really need to know what nullification means to understand a bunch of these questions. Nullification is something we talked about a lot this year. Nullification just means the ability to cancel a law. Okay, so what was the primary question surrounding the 1832 nullification crisis? So this is one, again, where you have to remember the history of it. The nullification crisis occurs because of the Tariff of Abominations. The South hated the tariffs, and they said the tariff of 1828, also called the Tariff of Abominations, was way too high, and they refused to pay it. They said, we're not going to pay that. But Andrew Jackson said, yes, you are. And South Carolina said, no, we're not. In fact, we're going to nullify it. We're going to cancel that law in our state. We're not going to follow that law in our state. And so Jackson, as president of the United States, said, you are. If you don't, I'll send in the troops. And South Carolina said, woof, if you make us pay this, we're seceding. We're leaving the country. And Jackson said, bet. He said, if you don't pay it, I'm sending in the troops and you can't secede. So Henry Clay, it's the first time we talk about Henry Clay. Henry Clay is the great compromiser. Henry Clay comes in and says, let's not secede. Let's not send in the troops. Let's reach a compromise. So Henry Clay lowers the price of the tariff of 1828 to a level that South Carolina is like, okay, we'll pay it. And that all becomes known as the nullification crisis. So with the nullification crisis, what this question is asking is, what is the primary question surrounding the nullification crisis? Is it, can the federal government regulate interstate commerce? No, that's not the question. That was decided in the Supreme Court case of Gibbons versus Ogden. Remember that? Go trade. Was it about, can a state regulate a federal agency? Nope, not about that. Was it about, can a state overturn a federal law? Yeah, it was. But let's check answer D just in case. Can the federal government levy taxes on states? Nope, wasn't about that. So our answer is C. The nullification crisis is all about whether a state can overturn a federal law.